Hello BMF, Cambridge and Bury St Edmunds. Matt here, going to give you another challenge to do, okay, in your parks. Okay, so the same challenges in but in different parks. Or if there's another park nearby, then you can use that as well. Okay, the idea of this one, it's going to be in pairs, okay, and you do it in pairs. So number one will be the timer for this one on this station 1, and you will have to run 50 meters and back, okay. Number two, while they're doing that, number two, you'll do jump lunges. So it's like a lunge, it's like a scissor. So it's a lunge, what you call a jump lunge. So it's a quick, dynamic jump lunge, okay? When they've come over, then you swap over, okay? So number two then does the runs, and number one does the jump lunges. Okay, when you've done that, number two, the second exercise will be number one, we'll run 50 meters back again this time, and then number two, we'll do press up to shoulder tap. Okay, and that time, once you've done that, you swap and you swap over. Okay, have a 30-second rest, then repeat both the exercises again. Okay, then when you've done that, you then run onto station number two. So hopefully at station number two, you should hopefully have a bench there. Okay, you should now be at station number two. Okay, so now we're at station number two, you should have a bench for you. Okay, so in this one, number one again is the timer for that one, and you have to do power bounds. Okay, so that's like a squat and you bounce. Okay, so power bounces. Okay, power bounces, some people are interchangeable. Okay, so it's a squat and it's like a squat jump but going forward. You have to go 15. What we want to do is, depending on the color, if you are blue, red or green, you do 10, 12 or 15 meters. So it's 15 meters if you're green, 12 if you're red, 10 meters if you're blue. When you've done that, you come back doing the power bounces. Number two at this time is doing tricep dips utilizing the bench. Okay, tricep benches on tricep dips on the bench. Okay, when you've done that, you then swap and you repeat it by swapping over. Okay, next exercise. Number one will run 50 meters as hard as they can. Number two, while they're doing that, you will then use the bench to do an incline press up or a decline press up. Incline press up is basically where your hands are on the bench and you'll do the press up like so. A decline press up is where you put your toes onto the bench and you're going downwards and you're doing the press up that way. Especially if you're green, I want to see you be doing that. What you do then, after you've done that and they've done the run 50 meters, they're the timer, you have a 30-second rest and then you repeat. Once you've done that, repeated, you've done that again, you then go running onto station number 3. Okay, should all be now at station number 3, okay? Both of your pairs, again working in pairs. So, same very similar format again. This time, number one of your pairs will run 50 meters and back as fast as they can, okay? While they're doing that, number two, yeah, you're going to love it. Number two, do burpees. Do the burpees for your colour, and you'll continue to do burpees while your number one is running, okay? When that's happened and they're back, you then swap over and you repeat it again, okay? So you're swapping over and repeating the exercises. So number two runs and number one does the burpees. Okay, when you've done that and you've done one set of it, then number one, you are then going to do low plank to high plank, or ups and downs as sometimes goes. So you're going to go from low plank to high plank, okay? Number two, you will do 12 ply lateral squat jumps, okay? You've all done the squat jumps, the ply lateral squat jumps. You'll do 12 of those while the other person's doing low plank to high plank. When they've done that, you then swap over and repeat the exercise, okay? When you've done that, you then run on to station number 4, okay? This time you want to be sprinting to station number 4 as hard as you can to the next point, okay? Okay, you should be at station number 4 this time. It's quite the last one of the set of this set of exercises of this challenge that I've put for you. Okay, again working in pairs. Number one, you will do knees to elbow sit up, okay? Number two, you are the timer on this one. You will do mountain climbers, but you will do, depending on your colour, if you are blue, you'll do 15 mountain climbers. If you are red, you'll do 20 mountain climbers. And if you are green, you'll do 25 mountain climbers. While your colleague, fitness friend is doing knees to elbow. Once you've done that, you swap over and you repeat the exercise by swapping over the exercises. Okay, next one after that. Number one will be in position for heel taps. Number 2 will be the timer. You will run, depending on your colour, 10, 12 or 15 metres. 10 for blue, 12 for red, 15 for green. And while the other person's doing heel taps. When you've come back, you then swap over and repeat the exercise. After that, you'll then, from station 4, run as hard as you can, both of you, back down to the finish post, which will be, or the finish marker post, which will be on the map. Okay? When you've done that, take a picture of yourself, nice sweaty selfie, and send it to me, and we'll put it up online to see that you prove that you've actually done it. Right, see you soon.